Hello everybody, back to the new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make infinite zombie rounds from COD Zombies. And before we get into the video, I'm very sorry for not posting for I think 3 months. The reason is I was actually playing with Java a lot, and I had like school, lockdown, just a bunch of stuff that prevented me from posting my videos. I actually made a couple videos, but most of them for Java, and very confusing. I was actually messing around with data packs because now I know how to make data packs. Basically, just job commands in a big folder. So you saw the video; it's infinite. So that means you don't need to set up a huge row of commands that make each a round, like most of the systems that people make do. This is truly infinite, and you don't need to do it. You just need to set it up once, and it'll go infinitely. So it can go up to around like 10 trillion or something. As you see on my spacebar, I have money, mana, and rounds. We're only going to be focusing on the rounds because mana and money are pretty easy. Mana is just a command that makes your scoreboard go up, and money is just, well, it's kind of confusing. So it's not confusing, but I just don't want to explain it. It's all in. You can just search it up, money for kills on Bedrock, and you'll find it on YouTube. So when I kill them, I get money. This doesn't work with bows though. That's why I use instant damage. Okay, so when it goes the round, when this round thing happens, basically when you kill all the zombies in that little area, then a new round will start with more zombies. This is not like those fake infinite ones that every time you kill all the zombies, just the same amount of zombies spawn. No, this is increasing amount of zombies. But at this point, it's only increasing by 5 because I can't find a really good balance. But if you want to mess around with operations, you can make it so instead of like a gradual curve, it's more like an instant curve. That's actually more instant curve and more of a gradual curve. This is an instant curve, basically. So I'll demonstrate it right now. It's kind of confusing, but like, let me just kill all the zombies. That's gonna take a little bit. I'm just gonna kill all the zombies. Kill at e type equal zombie, and all the zombies spawn. Okay, the sound effect round 6, and zombies will start spawning, and they can spawn in different spawners. Although most of the time it's actually just that spawner. So as you can see on the side, I actually have a scoreboard sidebar, and it says 30 zombies, and it said 25 before. That's because it went up by 5, and I think I figured out why my thing only sometimes it does those two. Is because there's actually mana things. I made spells, and it's an explosion, so it might accidentally kill one of the army stands. So, okay, let me go into more detail of how this works. So, I'm going to simple it down. There's actually a couple scoreboards you have to do this, and this is going to be a really complicated tutorial. So, if you're not that experienced with command blocks, I suggest that, or you can't listen to tutorials like that easily, I suggest you just skip and find a simpler version. Because this is more complex, kind of. Even though it's complex, it's one of the simpler ones. So, the way it works is there are 3 arm stands. This is basically our data, where we store it. Since we don't have scoreboards like on Java, we have to store them in arm stands. I know, it's very frustrating, but that's just how it is. So this one keeps tracks of our rounds and displays on the bottom of our action bar. And every time, this will check for zombies in that area I made. It's like a 30 by 30, and you'll just do test for at e family monster or whatever you want x, and you gotta get so if you do /fill and it goes that way, like diagonal, you gotta find the closest corner, basically. So in my case, my corner is this one. So I just went down by 1 and chose that one, and I used distance x and distance y with this dx, dy, and DZ, which is just detecting how far you want to make your map. Now, I didn't actually figure out a way to make it so do multiple parts. I'm thinking about it now, but I just for the simplicity of it today, we're just gonna do one little part and just call it feature design. So this will test for it, and as you know, if a power is going to torch, then it'll turn off. So as you can see, there's mobs over there. So when I kill all the mobs, then this will go off, this will turn on, and this will turn on, just triggering this command. So the first one is just a sound. I think the Ender Dragon Grill is the best. And then it's going to do a scoreboard. So the first scoreboard you're going to need is round and mob spawn. I think those are like 2 out of 3 scoreboards you can add. And make it so every time you kill, our round goes up. So as you can see, it's infinite, so I don't need multiple of these. So just go up all the time. This is the bar display. This is actually change this. I'm gonna change this to yellow display. Oh no, actually no. T-to display. So that's just doing the round 6. So this is actually pretty complicated. It's title raw, not title, because in title raw you can display objectives. That's also how you do action bar. So it's kind of hard to explain. So I'm just gonna tell you to copy my thing, and so you should usually just search up on Google how to display objectives and how to display scoreboards in titles, and it'll just show you. And just click on one, and then you'll find how. Make sure you do a Bedrock because Java uses JSON. So this is title raw at a title raw text round. So that's the round part, and then do score, and the name is at e name round because this thing is named round, and this thing actually has a score right now. That's round 6. The score is 6 right now. And then it will do that, and the objective is round. So that's a scoreboard I want you to make. Or it could be whatever you want. It could be A, and then you would change this thing to A, and if the armor stand was named like Bob, change this thing to Bob. Remember not to just do Bob, and to do at E name round. Okay, and not yourself. So this is a scoreboard adding mob spawn. So that's the other scoreboard you need to add, and you have 2 mob spawns. You have mob spawn 1, you have mob spawn, and mob spawn 2. So this is the one that actually executes and summons the zombies, and this is just a placeholder for continually gradually adding. And here is an operation. It's scoreboard players operation at E name mob spawn 2, which is this one, and doing equal. And don't do slash equal, just do equal. Equal means it will copy the exact square from this. So in this case, it would be 30 because on the sidebar it says 30. So, and then it will do mob spawn, mob spawn. Mob spawn is just the scoreboard. I don't know if I made it a little bit too confusing. So, I'll try. So if you're kind of confused, if I name these Bob, and Bob 2, the name would be Bob, and if the scoreboard was named like, yeah, it would just be named mob spawn. And then do equal at E name mob spawn mob spawn. So I'll try to simplify it down. So this will add 5 or whatever the score you want to this one, and then since it's not going down, it'll gradually go up. So it'll be 25, 30, 35, and then this one will make this one copy this one. Get it? Sorry if it's really confusing. But honestly, this is the most simplest design I can actually think of. So this is scoreboard. Players remove mob spawn 2. This one. If the score is higher than 1 point, just 1. So that means if it has it has a score basically, it will just remove remove 1. Then this is summoning a zombie, and this is the name. I don't know why I made this. I just like the aesthetic. Name it zombie, and then here are the coordinates, and this another kind of tricky part. So I'll summon a mob here, basically, like in that little cage. And here's the command. It'll do test for the side coordinates, and distance 3 that way, distance 3 that way. And it'll just detect for anything. I should put mob, but yeah, I'm just too lazy right now. it'll be like this is the one that actually stumped me for a while. I was thinking a way you can teleport the mobs to the player, but like relative to the player. I watched BrayM's tutorial and I kind of based off that, but I try to simple it down. So do execute at P, and then square line, execute at E, closest one named spawner. And what the spawns are those armor stands that are 10 blocks below. So when I do that, it'll execute at the armor stand, TP these guys, and then it'll TP it to the armor stand. But the one problem I had with it was the zombies just TP at the armor stand, and since you can't do like coordinates at the armor stand, it'll just TP. It can only just TP to the target. So that's when I got big brain idea. I didn't know why it took me so long to get this. But it was execute at E, name the spawner, which is armor stand, and then it'll do screen line, execute at our radius 3, not the spawner. So not the spawner. TP at S 10. So that's just anyone that TPs to the spawner. And then if you don't know how to make those armor stands freeze midair, it's just execute at E, name spawner, or for any case whatever you want. TP at S, and they'll just TP themselves to themselves, and they'll just forever be in the air. This is just fire resistance. It just replaced it gives them good helmets so they don't burn. I didn't want to give them fire resistance because I'll make Molotovs. So that's basically how it is, and that's kind of it. Sorry it's really long, but like I'll just show you in action right now. By the way, I made it so every time you see these stone things, I summon them 10 blocks below, and then it'll summon the zombies 10 blocks above. Like that. Kind of confusing. So it'll just choose the closest one to you. I could make it random and a radius, but I don't want to count my blocks every time. So at this point, I'm just gonna make it so it's just closest one. And this is just a reset command. It'll just reset your money, your score, the armor stand score. You gotta reset those ones too. And I actually need to add one more, I think. Wait. Kill at E. Type equal zombie. And type equal, let me think. Type equal item. So let's see if it works. Did not work. But something that did work is the round thing. So let me just kill all the zombies. Duplicate. Oh, I can't kill both of them. Okay, let's try once again. Yeah, round 1. So TP 5 zombies, and let me just get prepared with all my armor. And since I'm a wuss, I'm just gonna do a full diamond. And let me get some arrows. I gotta use these arrows because instant harming don't work. Okay, /game mode. S. And the zombies start charging at me. I kill them. Wow, I'm getting absolutely destroyed by these big zombies. I hate them. And there's one more left. And as you can see, it's still round 1. Round 2, and then 10 zombies will spawn. And they'll get gradually harder. I should make it, I didn't know the perfect difficulty for it. So I'm just going to make it so it's 2, and I'm going to add a bunch of fun power-ups to make it more slightly balanced. Because I didn't know how to make a gradual curve. Because I'm not a math kid. I didn't pay attention in math. So yeah, it's just a really slow gradual. It's a very instant curve. So if I try to kill these zombies, okay, I'll leave them over here. And I use my special move. I'll do this mana thing in the next video. So they're all dead, and this will basically go on forever, all the way, unless you can survive it. Unless go forever if survive, basically. And you can do different things like make it instead of summoning, it's using structure blocks. So you can do custom mobs using replace item entity. Sorry, too much Java. Oh no, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Well, you can also make a game over system. It's really simple. You just use spawn point systems. I'm not gonna teach you how to do that because it's really simple and it takes a little too long. So yeah, that's basically it. Um, if you want, you can tweak this. I don't know how to make it any better, and this is gonna be oh shit. Whoops, bad word. Sorry. This is gonna be for my new game. It's gonna be like COD Zombies basically. Oh my gosh. Can these zombies stop annoying me, bro? Slash game mode C. There we go. So yeah. It's very confusing. Very, very confusing for people who don't know. And that's basically it. If you have any feedback, because if I can explain it better, and again, I'm very, very sorry for not posting. I was very busy. Okay, have a good day and get coding.